MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes them out.
Digging in, Kevin Newman. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Pitch on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a look at ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. Two and one after the foul ball there. Here's a pop-up now. Sanchez over to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Adam third. The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Stepping in, Adam Frazier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
2 out, nobody on. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roy, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Next will be Jose Osuna. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LeMahieu has got it, and the side is retired. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's gone 2 for 6. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Aaron Judge will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Reynolds is on the move for it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
No left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Runners are at the corners with one man out.
Come on, Yankees.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And they're runners at the corners now. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled off.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Torres has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Digging in to try it again. Brian Reynolds, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Stallings, the runner at first with 2 gone. Changeup, good pitch there. 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Brett Gardner.
Leading off.
Hey, we're still in the
Yankees.
early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Gardner is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Striding into the box, Luke Voigt. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball inside.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
To the plate now, Mike Tauchman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. from the belt. The pitch. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Popped him up. Moran has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 29.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Archer comes set, and the pitch. High and deep to right center. Polanco on the run. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changup's going to beat me.
One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
This is on the ground over to first. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Still down 3-0. So here's Adam Frazier as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One strike now from Cole. And there's ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down.
Let's go, Yankees.
2-0. over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Runner at second here with one man out.
Come on, Yankees, let's go.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Osuna.
Stepping up now, Jose Osuna, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Here comes the 0-1.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
One left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 3-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball. Ball one, no strike.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Bases are empty, one man out. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
All set for the start of the inning. Now in the box, Colin Moran. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
So striding in, Jacob Stallings, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Bounce to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Archer gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. That's by him for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Striding in, Gio Urshela. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Ball 2 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hey. 2-1. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Newman. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, no way.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Brian Reynolds will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Striding in once again, Brian Reynolds. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the stretch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball well outside. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
The payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. From the stretch.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, that's in.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Over to first, Cole, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready with another 2-2. Two out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory.
So 2 on with 2 away, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He acknowledged they're doing a pretty nice job of getting guys on, but they're struggling mightily to bring them around to score. There's not just one thing they can do to improve that, but he said it has to start with focus. Focus on execution and focus on not trying to do too much. We'll see if they can buck this trend going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball. Inside ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. The 3-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Line drive to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball one.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Squared that one up just a little late. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Torres. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, still down 3-0. Chad Green takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Settling in now, Jose Osuna, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Osuna.
Now here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Hit hard on the ground to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's flared off to the right side. LeMahieu is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Up next for the Buccos, Jacob Stallings. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Judge has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Giancarlo Stanton now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
It's out 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Go bent off the plate. Ball 2.
Still even at 2-2.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been
Now
victimized 3
batting,
times already today.
Gary.
He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Ro. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Brett Gardner is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Another payoff pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Popped him up. Stallings shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now back, first baseman, Luke Voigt.
At the plate, Luke Voigt, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Archer comes set. Here's the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. Tyler Lyons is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Tyler Lyons.
Into the box, Gerard Dyson. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Gerard.
First offering on its way. Late square, and this is popped up. Urshela is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Lyons, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Ready once again, Brian Reynolds. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Last half of the 7th here, so stepping in, Mike Tauchman. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 0-1 delivery. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! Solo shot to right center, and that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Feliz offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Base is empty here with nobody out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Ball one. Two balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell is under it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Kyle Crick takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Dyson's there. And that's the 3rd out. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Pirates 3 and the Yankees 1. New inning set to get underway. So striding forward now, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there, right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Gregory Polanco will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Three and 0 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Fouled off. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Osuna.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Osuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike. Hey.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
2 out with the man at first. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Colin Moran would be next. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batter, third baseman, Colin.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Colin Moran. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now batting, Torres. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Come on. 1-2. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
1 out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One and one.
1-1.
Now here's the pitch.
That's outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Tommy Canely enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Canely.
Stepping into the box, Jacob Stallings. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Stallings.
First pitch on its way.
Hey! 0-1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Shot towards second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You've got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
To the plate now, Gerard Dyson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Liner toward right center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
At the plate now, Kevin Newman. And he popped him up. LeMahieu onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Reynolds. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Here now the 2-2. Adam Frazier waits on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Judge is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. And he'll make it up safely to 3rd, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Up next to the Pirates, the second baseman, Adam.
Now to the plate, Adam Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pirates strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Keone Kela comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
For the Pirates, number 35, Keone Kela.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. That evens it up, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. to lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Mike Tauchman. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And he takes a called strike 2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner on first with 2 away. There he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Now running at second base, number 14, Tyler.
Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Newman, moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Pittsburgh Pirates hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Chris Archer is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.